In an unexpected turn of events, Mark Wahlberg abruptly exited a taping of the Drew Barrymore Show following a tense and emotionally charged exchange with the host. The moment, now widely discussed by fans and industry insiders alike, left both the live audience and production team stunned as what began as a light-hearted interview quickly spiraled into a deeply personal and divisive discussion. The interview opened in the usual upbeat tone Drew Barrymore is known for. She welcomed Wahlberg with her signature warmth, eager to discuss his latest film project, family life, and well-known fitness routine. At first, Wahlberg appeared relaxed and open, sharing amusing stories about his early days in Hollywood and his rigorous 4 a.m. workout schedule. However, the mood shifted when the conversation veered into more personal territory, specifically the topic of masculinity and emotional vulnerability. Barrymore, known for her empathetic and probing interview style, asked Wahlberg whether he felt societal expectations made it difficult for men, especially those in the spotlight, to express their emotions freely. What may have been intended as an invitation for honest conversation was met with an immediate shift in Wahlberg's demeanor. He bristled at the question, crossing his arms and offering a short, tight-lipped response. "I think men just need to stay strong. Not everything has to be talked about." Undeterred, Barrymore gently pressed on, sharing her own thoughts about how emotional openness has been a transformative force in her life. She emphasized the importance of breaking down old stereotypes and invited Wahlberg to reflect on how he balances strength with sensitivity, particularly as a father of 4. Wahlberg, however, grew visibly uncomfortable and defensive, suggesting that the conversation was steering into territory he considered too personal or perhaps too provocative. Tension filled the studio as Wahlberg leaned forward and said, "Look, I didn't come here for a therapy session. I thought we were talking about a movie." Barrymore, trying to de-escalate, responded with calm assurance, saying she respected his boundaries but believed the topic was worth exploring at that point. Wahlberg abruptly stood up. "I'm done," he said, removing his mic and walking offstage. Gasps and stunned silence followed, and the camera quickly cut away as production scrambled to adjust. Barrymore, ever the professional, attempted to regain control of the moment. She turned to the audience, visibly surprised but composed, and stated, "Everyone has their limits. We'll give Mark the space he needs." Behind the scenes, crew members reportedly tried to coax Wahlberg back, but he declined to return, stating that he didn't appreciate being put on the spot about personal matters unrelated to his work. The segment ended early, and a scheduled Q&A was canceled, while no official statements were released immediately after the incident. Speculation spread quickly online. Some fans supported Wahlberg, saying he had every right to walk away from a conversation that made him uncomfortable. Others criticized his reaction, arguing that in today's cultural landscape, public figures, especially male celebrities, should be prepared to engage in conversations about vulnerability and mental health. What this incident highlights is a broader cultural tension around evolving definitions of masculinity. For some, being open about emotions is a sign of strength and growth. For others, it may feel intrusive or even threatening to long-standing beliefs about how men should behave, particularly in public. Drew Barrymore has long built her show around emotional honesty, often drawing from her own turbulent past to connect with guests. In this case, her approach may have clashed with Wahlberg's more guarded personality, leading to an impasse neither could gracefully walk back from in the moment, as the episode remains unaired and fans await clarification. One thing is certain: the moment will spark deeper conversations about celebrity boundaries, emotional expectations, and the ever-changing landscape of public vulnerability.